Okay, um, we are live, and the first thing we want to do is to open our Blogger site. And now that we are on our Blogger site, you log into your Blogger dashboard, and you can check your previously listing. But I won't be going through the process of creating a new blog all from scratch. So the first thing I want to do is to switch to the blog that we are going to customize it, and look at it here. This is the default uh, blogger theme, the simple theme. So I'm going to change the entire theme, and we are going to make it look more professional and in such a way that even when somebody is looking at it, they will not believe it's a blogger site. So let's get to it. The first thing we are going to do is to go to under theme. Now here we are going to select customize, but before I will do that, I want to restore some default settings from the um, simple from other distance. Let me just pick one, then okay. So I'm going to select this and apply it to my blog. Theme applied. So let's preview it. Good. So the next thing I want to do is switch it back to the previous one. Switch it back to the previous one or something else entirely. So I'm just going to. The reason why I'm doing this is to allow me reset all other customization that I've done to the theme. So I've applied that theme. Now let's reload and see. Good, good. Now that we have this, the first thing I'm going to do is go to download some blogger templates, which I have the site. Okay, um, you can eventually open it from here. Then there are a lot of free blogger templates in here, so I'm going to just go around and look for a template. I'm going to look around and go for a template. So now that we've been looking at some templates here, so the first thing we want to do is get the perfect template. So I think let me see this. Okay, okay, so we are going to download this. We can eventually preview it to see how it will look like. You can preview it to see how it will look like, and okay, it will look like this. It will look like this, something of this nature. So now I've downloaded the template. Selfie, that's the name of the theme or the template. So open it, and let's come back to this place. I need to extract the template file. Okay, the template file has been extracted. Template file has been extracted. So we are going to come to this place, then we go back to the top, then we click on edit HTML. Good. This HTML for safety purpose is best to um, download this as a backup first before you can customize it. So let me revert it to default because I made a lot of changes. Good. Reload. Good. All right. So the next thing we are going to do is to extract we've extracted the zip file. So let's quickly open it and see what is inside. Now, there are a lot of things in here, but the one you need is this XML file. So this is the XML template file that you need. So whenever you download the Blogger template or whatever, this is the only file you need, the selfie. So let's open it in our text editor to see what is inside. So I'm opening Sublime Text Editor. Okay, good. So we are going to copy all of this. Just Control A, Control C, and come to your Blogger page inside this place. But before we do that, I want us to do something. I want us to back up this, to do a backup. So let's quickly do a backup in case something goes wrong. So I'm just going to download the thing so that if anything goes wrong, I can always re-upload this to override. Good. So now let's go back. Now that we have this, Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V. Perfect. Save. So the thing has been saved. Let's reload and see what happens here. Good. So we now have the site looking like the templates, the template we are seeing here. So the next thing is to start changing all these menus and other things to reflect exactly what we have. So we have this, and we have this, we have this. So we have all the posts there. Then, so what we want to do is to start with this logo. So you can create your own logo if you have. I think I already have a logo. So the next thing is to now start to go back here. Yes, I didn't save it. I saved it. Reload. Okay. All right. Uh, let's see who is online. Okay. At least one person is watching. Now that we have this, so the first thing I want to do is to change this logo. So how do you do that? Let's go back to our theme. Now, instead of using edit HTML this time around, you are going to use customize. But there are still some things I will fix later. So let's click on customize, leave. So the blogger customization, this thing will come up. Here adjust, we can do some adjustments. So if you look at this, we can change this theme color. I don't like this blue, but I want to go for black. Then we can check any other thing. I think this is okay now. Now we have the theme body, the body background color. I think this every other thing is okay. The gadgets. Now there are some gadgets attached to this. So let's look at them one by one. The first one here is this this. So you can configure this following this, using this, so it allows people to. So this one is already done. Categories. So here, this one is showing categories, but it's a label. It's actually label, but the title has been placed as category. So what we're going to do is let's see, selected labels, 5 of 13. So but me, I want to show, let me show all labels. Save. You'll see what happens there. It will display the list of post categories. As you can see, the thought, 5 star, chibi, and like that. But it may not really look nice because the if you create more labels, it continues to go long and long. So that's why I decided to use some selected labels. So I will now click on edit, and I'm going to select some. So I'm leaving this, I'm leaving this, leaving this, leaving this. I'm checking this. Uh, which other one? So I think I'll go with this 11. Save, and we should have it there. Yes, we have it there. Then um, the next thing here is tags. How do you want the tags to look like? The tags also can also show the different tags, but we are not using this. So what I'm going to do now is I will remove this later. So what we can do is to uncheck this, and it will go off. Then the boxed version, where is it? Where is the boxed version? Configure. Let's see what is in there. So okay, this is list to some hyperlinks. So I don't need this, so I'm going to disable this. Save. You can disable it from here also. Let's go down and see what else again. Good. The default variables. Let's see what is default variables. I can't see it, but so it's discourse shortcut. I don't need this, so I'm going to remove it. Then link list. So there are a lot of link lists here, which I'm not seeing them right now, but let's disable it. Okay, we can't. The link is home, about, contact. So which we have at the top menu here, home, about, contact. I'm going to show you how to add more to it later. So there's another one here, let me see it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So these 4 icon, the list link again. And which one is that? Home, featured. Okay, these are the navigation menu. So this ones is for this. Then we also have other things here. So let's look at this HTML JavaScript, which deals with the this rolling part is blank. So it's expected to show you some slider of your recent post or something. So since we don't have that, so let's configure it and see what is happening in there. So look at it. So it has this short code, recent post. So I'm going to disable it for now. Okay, I think let's see what else again. Popular post. This is popular post. This is okay. This is the header. Here now, this is where we are going to change this logo. So configure. So when you click on configure, it comes to this place. Then you can now go ahead and remove the image. Then you now go and browse for the new one you want to use, which I don't have right now. So let me quickly go to my uh what's it called, my photo gallery. I think I have thought with pen.blogspot.com. I'll just do something like this, just for me to get something. and images. Okay, where is it? Okay, let's do it from another way. Since I can't get that, so I'll just do like this. Blogger.com. On the blogger.com, I'm just going to switch to the one we are working on, and then I'll click on new post. The reason why I want to do this is to allow me to fetch image. So I'll just click on image. So it will prompt me to select from this blog. So I already have this here. So I want to find this. These are the this thing, the one I want to use. So I'll click add selected. Now I'm going to preview it. Then I will now download this icon, this image. Uh, Inspect. So you can really see that a lot is involved. So I'm going to select this and look for this particular image somewhere here. This particular image. This is long journey. No, no, don't let us do it like that. Let's let's find the property. What? Okay, okay. We can do it like this. Instead of disturbing myself, I'll just switch to HTML. Then I can find the image. This is the image, the link to that image. So I'm going to copy it and I'll paste it here so that I can now save it. It's a really long journey, but pictures, okay? So we have that. So I'll now come back here and click and browse, remove image, then choose from your computer, then go find that image. This is it. Open. So it will load. Good. Then save. So I think you've seen how I bypass the whole thing. So sometimes things will just happen like that. So I have this now. Then let's say apply to blog. Then let's come back here. So we don't need this page anymore. Now let's reload our front page and let's see what is happening there. Good. So we have it now. We have it. Now you can see that that blank spot, this JavaScript loading blank spot is no longer showing on the front page because I have removed it. So I now have this, and this. So now the next thing we now want to do is to work on all these menu. You can see they are not real menus. They are demo menus that come with the templates. They are demo menu that came with the template. So what we are going to do is so this I don't need this one anymore. So I'll close it. It will be here as draft, but I don't need it anymore. Now the next thing I want to do now is to work on this menu and make it look more linked to what we have. So our menus are this. I want to use this as my menu. So I have the thought. So the first thing we are going to do is I will show you some things on how to create menu. So just copy this link address and then come back to this. So as you can see in this place, you can do it here. You can, sorry, the link list. This is it. Configure. You can actually do it from here. You just edit, then change the link. So this link will now be your home, your landing page because we are linking to what? Home. This is it, home. So as you can see, it has this. So you don't need to do anything with this anymore. Then the next one that they put feature. So you can rename it from features to what? The thought. So then this link, now paste it. So now let me explain something in this link. I'm going to save this, then paste. Let me use notepad so that you get paste. Now if you look at this query, https thoughtwithpen.blogspot.com /search /label /space 23 the thought question mark and maximum result is supposed to 8 is actually a query. So I'm copying it and I'll be pasting it. I'll be pasting it. Oops, I'll be pasting it here so that you can see. So when you use this, it will filter out all posts having this label, the thought on it. So that's what we are using to serve as our navigation menu. It's more like on WordPress where you use categories. WordPress, WordPress categories. So in WordPress we make use of categories, post category. Let me just say post category. So you make use of WordPress categories, but in Blogger you use labels. We don't need this anymore. We use label. So we are now going to use label for all of this. So these features, come back here. Where is it? Okay. Here's the page. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah. So this feature, this home features, I'm now going to use. I'm now going to replace it with. So it's going to filter out post that has label the thought hashtag the thought. So and it will display maximum result of 8. You can change it to 10 depending on what you want, 20, 50, depends, but I prefer 8 so that when the user visit the page, once they query it will prompt you to go to the next like this. It will show next option like this. But if you filter all 8 or all of it, then you have more content to show on a page on a result. So we have what maximum. So you cannot, if you say show all now, it will go back to this. So we are using filtering to get this done. So the next thing we want to do here, so if you look at this now, okay, I expect that to apply. It's not applying. So what I'm going to do is, so apart from the fact that you can do this here, you can come back to the dashboard and under the layout option, you can eventually do what I was doing at that side. You can do it here. So where we have link list here, this is the link list. You can see it's still the same thing. So you edit this and why is it not applying? Save. Okay, I have not saved it here. That's why. So it has been saved. Now if you come back here and reload, and on this menu, if you select, if you look at the bottom of my page here, you will see that um menu search label like that maximum result is 8. Go there. So I'll now come back here and edit. Now let's assume you want under featured this second level menu, you edit it, the second level menu. So you have to leave it except if you want it to be. So here we have politics. Let's assume you are doing politics, then you post the link. So the query here now, what you just do is you change this to politics. This will be the label now, politics. Unfortunately I don't have any post politics in it, but for one moment please, I need to fix the light. Sorry about that. So the next thing is the second drop down. So if you want this one to have another one under, you just put like this nice. two underscores. So which means it's going to be this is what I'm talking about. If you look at this menu, then this menu has another drop down on it, the third line. So um where is okay now where is it? Rename this. So let's assume under politics we are looking at what is it? Election. So this query will now be the URL. It will now be, so you remove this 23. This 23 is for hashtag. So then that question mark, please leave it. So you have a election save. So let's save this and go and preview what we have done so far. Save arrangement, then reload. Okay. So if you look at the reload now, what am I saying? If you look at the page, what is happening? Why is it taking? I now have politics, then I now have election. So if it will filter out, although I don't have any posts under that. Good. This is interesting. We have an error happen. What could cause that error? That happened because I don't have that tag. But notwithstanding, it should show. Anyway, let's work with the remaining menu items that we have. So I'm not going to finish that. I don't want to waste time on it. So you actually understood how to fix that navigation menu. Then the next thing, come on, is to fix this top menu. And if you look at this, if you look at this, I already have them by default in my previous template. So if you click on about, it will route you to, and this page, why is my network slowing down? Okay, so it will route you to about page. So let me show you how to do it. No, this is wrong. Okay, this is going to selfieway2teams.blogspot.com/p/about.html. Good. This is now how we are going to put our own. We are now going to replace this instead of taking us to this people's site. We are going to put our own there. So what you're going to do is come to this link list at the top navigation, because if you look at our site here, you will see that it is closer to the um this is the social one, this is the main link. So if you look at this place, so click on edit. So when you click on edit, you now go to your important in the sense that it allows you to create basic pages like privacy policy, about contact, terms and conditions, which are Google AdSense. If at the long run you intend to monetize your. Come on. Okay. Now, one thing about page is this: the link. So I will copy the link, copy link, and paste it inside my text editor to explain some things. You see https blogspot.com. Now we have forward slash privacy policy dot html. So if you are linking to any other page, you create another page. Let's assume you create a page called um, uh, talk to Mui, or I don't know, any, or let's assume you are doing copyright policy, copyright policy as a page. So what we are going to do is this. Let me create it. Since I don't have it, I'll create a new page. So the new page will now be having what? Copyright policy. So inside here, and switch back to compose, write or publish or paste or whatever our copyright policy. Now that we've published it, if you view this page, copyright policy, if you view it, take a look at the link. You'll see it's p forward slash p forward slash copyright dash policy dot html. So when you want to link, this is what you will link to. This is what you will copy this, and come to that layout. Then on the layout, I just want to be sure. Okay, I still have an audience. So under this place, so now come back here. Then you are now going to add another one. So the new one you want to add, we now have this. This is where you put it. New site name. It will now be copyright, the link here. Then you add. Now you can see that it comes up. So you don't want it to be at the top. All you need to do is use this down arrow to down, push it down, and push it down. And we have it at the fourth position. Then save. Come back here and reload this page. You will see it come after this contact. You can see copyright policy. So I'm going to edit this about and pages there, because this thing, it's links to the source where we got that thing from. Now, what is wrong with my network? The about, as you have guessed, I don't want it to be